In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Google Fonts in your website. If you go to google.com/fonts, or just go to Google and search for fonts, it's pretty likely that the very first item that you'll come up with is the Google Fonts pages. Google hosts over 600 font families online, basically in the cloud, and these are available for you to use. My advice is to be very conservative with your font choices, but let's take a look and see what's available. So you've got different categories. You can choose thin or thick faces. You can choose straight ones, and if you go too straight, then it says, bummer, there are no font families that match. So you can do pretty sophisticated searches with the sliders, or unsophisticated searches with the sliders. You can also take a look at the typefaces in paragraph modes or poster modes. In this case, I'm interested in the face Droid, and it has actually three families: Droid Sans, Droid Sans Mono, and Droid Serif. So let's get going and install some of these fonts into the website. So if I'm interested in Droid Sans, I can click on this button which says Quick Use, and this takes me to a subdirectory which, first of all, allows me to choose the styles, and I'm really just interested in normal 400 for now. And it gives me a sense of what the impact on page load time will be, and in this case, Droid Sans is a very fast download. If you use many font styles from Google Fonts, this will slow down page display. And then this is the code that goes into the head of your web page. So we'll copy that, and we'll go to our index.html in the head, and let's drop it in right here. For the next one, we'll back up, and I'm interested in the Droid Serif. We'll do the same thing. Copy that. Paste that in here. Save it. Now that's the first step. The second step is to reference those fonts in the CSS. So I'm going to redo my paragraph tag. And I'm going to put in the font family. And because the name of the font, which is Droid Serif, has two words in it separated with a space, I have to enclose the name of the font family with single quotes. Now, the reason why I'm using a font family rather than a font is because if for some reason the viewer is not connected to the internet, this Droid Serif will not be able to be displayed because, of course, it resides with the Google servers. If Droid Serif is not available, then the next option is Georgia. So the browser would look on the user system to see if Georgia exists. If Georgia is not there, then it will look for Times. And if Times isn't there, then Serif, which is embedded into all browsers, will be used as the final option for displaying these fonts. And I'm going to create a new style, an H1 style. And I'm going to put the font family here as Droid Sans. And options being Helvetica, Arial, and sans serif. Font size will be, let's say, 250%, and line height to be 1.5 m. Let's see how that works. So we have here Droid Sans Serif and Droid Serif. We'll look at the original. It's here. There are the two different versions. So that's a little bit on how to employ Google Fonts in your website.